Hey everyone, how y'all doing? Welcome back to my channel and welcome to a new weekly writing vlog. So it is currently Monday and it is 2:20 p.m. I'm about to start writing for the day. I just did my Wordle, which was slightly stressful because the letters just did not make sense to me, but I got it in the end, thank goodness. So I have some ambitious plans for the week. Not really, I guess. I don't know. I have a stressful, busy week, so let's talk about it a little bit. So first, let's just go over my writing plans for the week and what I would like to accomplish, and then we'll get into the other things that I've got going on in my week that kind of make this a little bit stressful. So in last week's vlog, which I will link somewhere for you guys, I started working on the character profiles for my new Project Starstruck book, and it's going pretty well. I have my two main characters almost completely done, and I'm really excited about them. And so this week I would like to just continue working on character profiles, you know, maybe continue bulking up the two main characters, but I want to put like a special focus on all of these side characters. There's a band in my book, so I want to work on all the band members specifically. And then to kind of piggyback off that, I also want to work on like the band's like backstory, the band's history. I want to know how they formed, maybe how they got their band name, if it has like a special meaning or if they just thought it sounded cool. I want to kind of know details of their career, like how they rose to stardom. I want to know their discographies, like I want to know how many albums they had before breaking up, and you know, what kind of songs they wrote, what kind of vibes of their music, like what genre would they fit into. Maybe even try to compare them to real life bands and musicians that I like and try to figure out what their sound is. And then I also want to know the specific details of their breakup and the kind of fall of their band, and then also some of the aftermath, which I feel like I know a bit of. Like I know bits and pieces of all of these things, I feel like, except maybe for their discography, but I need to know more about the aftermath, like what happened once my main character Chris left, like what happened to all the band members, what are they all currently doing, that kind of thing. So I'm very excited about what I have going on this week. I think it's gonna be really fun to work on the band and kind of know more about them. So that's kind of the weekly writing goals. But as for what's actually going on this week, tomorrow I'm hanging out with Rochelle. Normally we hang out on Wednesdays, but for things going on later in the week, I don't want to hang out on Wednesday because I don't want to be up too late. So we're hanging out on Tuesday. Wednesday, I need to edit a reading vlog to go up on Friday because I can't edit it on Thursday. I need to do that on Wednesday. And then I also have a book event to attend. HTC Frenzy is throwing another one of their preview events for their new releases for the summer, so I need to attend that, which I'm very excited for. And then on Thursday, I have my Olivia Rodrigo concert, so I am going to Sour Tour and I'm very excited about it. So that's on Thursday, and we have general admission tickets, so we are going to be going like early in the morning and trying to like line up and get as close to like the start of the line as possible. But yeah, so all day Thursday is just, you know, Olivia Rodrigo concert. I'm nervous about it, but that's that. Lots of things going on this week. That's also not including like in general vlogging for that reading vlog and reading every single day and doing this writing vlog and doing writing and doing my Wordles, obviously. Lots of things going on this week. So I'm hoping for a more exciting vlog this week because I don't think last week's vlog was very exciting. Anyways, the last thing I want to update before I actually get into writing for the day is I received a package today that I wasn't really expecting. I can't remember if I requested this book or not, or if they just sent it to me randomly, but I got Love Radio by Ebony Liddell in the mail today. This is an advanced copy for a book that's coming out in May of 2022. This is from Simon & Schuster Canada, so thank you so much to them for sending this to me. Yeah, I can't remember if I specifically requested it. It might have been in like one of those emails where they just like have a bunch of books that you can request and then you can just like tick which ones you'd want. Because I feel like this looks familiar to me, but I can't remember if I saw it in an email or if I saw it on Twitter. I have no idea, but apparently it comes out on the 31st of May, so that's very exciting. And I was reading the synopsis and it sounds really fun. Could not summarize it for you right now because I've only read through it once, but something about like a hip-hop show called Love Radio, and our main character dishes out advice to the brokenhearted. There's also something about a character wanting to become a famous author, so instantly I'm intrigued. Plus this cover is absolutely gorgeous. But yeah, I'm very excited about this. Was not expecting a package today, so that was a nice surprise. So again, thank you so much to Simon & Schuster Canada for sending this to me. I'm really excited about it. Okay, so I'm gonna get to work now. I think I'm gonna work on the character profiles a little bit. At least start each character's character profile. Maybe I'll like flip-flop between them. I don't really know, but I want to start work on the character profiles. Okay, so I was going to start the character profiles. I even like, you know, started writing them out. And then I was like, no, you know what? I want to play around on Pinterest for a minute. So I organized my board, which was before just like a jumbled mess. Like every time when I start a new Pinterest board for a project, because I don't know that many details about it, I just like throw a whole bunch of pins into one board and then later on I'll organize it. So I finally just organized it into all these different categories. So I had different categories for the main characters, for the side characters, for the main relationship in my book, the aesthetic, there's a songwriting board, there's a fangirl board, and then there's like just a little board just for starstruck pictures, because obviously this is a starstruck book. And then there are still like a bunch of pins that I saved like at the very beginning of this process, back when it was kind of more following the starstruck format, or like from my very original idea for this book, which is nothing like what it is now. And I just don't know if these things fit anymore, so they're just kind of chilling at the bottom of the board, waiting to, you know, be cut or put somewhere else. So they're all just kind of chilling for the time being. So I'm very happy that I have them organized. And then I even proceeded to going into each board and trying to add more pins for the very sparse ones, which was primarily for like all the band members and stuff. So now they're all roughly around like 20 pins each, give or take a few, and I'm very happy with them. I've discovered some things about the characters as I was putting things in, different like aesthetics for each character. I kind of know each character's aesthetic, which is really exciting, and now I feel a little bit more prepared to jump into these character profiles, starting off with simple things like their age and their physical description and things like that. I have all of their names figured out, and I'm very excited to properly get to work now. I was doing that for roughly about an hour, which didn't feel like it was taking me that long, but I guess it was. Maybe not quite an hour, it might have been like 40 minutes, but I am ready now to jump into these. I'm just gonna kind of flip back and forth between each of the band members. I'm excited. Okay, it is now Tuesday. I didn't end up updating again last night because honestly I just didn't feel like it, but I did do quite a bit of work. So I did start all 3 of the side character profiles that I wanted to do. So these are all the band members in my love interest's band, which is really exciting. So I did start them all, mainly just got their like physical description and like a few other key details, but I don't know too much about them. I think I mentioned this yesterday, but I did a lot of work in their like Pinterest boards, which was fun. So I'm gonna continuously work on these throughout the week, but I was feeling like a little bit stuck and like I didn't really want to be doing this anymore, and so I moved on to doing the band's backstory, which was so much fun. Yeah, so I basically just wrote down all of the members of the band, which was obviously super easy because like I already knew those, and then I wrote about the formation of the band, which I wrote like a full page on, and then it kind of like segued into like their actual like career, and then I started writing down their like discography, which was really kind of fun. So I discovered that like the first thing that they released, like their first body of work, is an EP, because that just felt right to me. I actually even created what the like cover art would look like. I just kind of went on Canva and I just took like one of their already like pre-made like album covers and I just like adjusted it to be obviously for my band, but it's so like simplistic and like pretty, and like I am obsessed with it, and I'm like really looking forward to doing it for their other albums kind of once I figure them out, because all I know is the first EP. They have 2 other albums and I don't yet know what they are. I have like a song for each one. I feel like I need to know what's going on in their life more specifically around those 2 albums so I can know what kind of songs they would be writing, because I feel like I know like what kind of songs Christopher is gonna sing once he goes solo. I feel like it's gonna be a lot of like heartbreak type songs, songs and stuff. And I know that for their first EP it's a lot of love songs, but I'm not too sure about the first and second album. Like, I need to know what's going on in their like personal lives around that time, which I haven't yet discovered. But I love like the title of the EP, which is one of the songs. It's a title track. Love that. So all I need to do is like come up with like concrete concepts for each song. I might try writing song lyrics on my own. I'm not entirely sure. My friend Kaylee did offer her services a while ago. She said she would help me because she is fantastic at writing song lyrics. But I don't know, I'm having so much fun with this project so far, and I just hope that it like stays on this track and like keeps going up instead of like crashing down in flames. But so far it's just a really like fun project to work on. I'm having a lot of fun with it, which is always good. So I think today I'm gonna work more on the band stuff and also probably the character profiles. Like, I'll probably like flip between the two and just do whatever is calling to me, I guess. Okay, so it's now about 3 p.m. and I've been a little bit distracted because today is the first day of Olivia Rodrigo's tour and we just found out what the merch looks like. I don't like it. I don't like it. There's one thing that like I don't mind, but it's a hoodie and it's gonna be 90 bucks here. It's 80 bucks in the States, meaning it's gonna be like 90 bucks here. And I don't know if I like it enough for 90 bucks. I'm a little upsetty spaghetti right now because I really wanted to buy some like cute merch. Like, I was prepared to spend all of my money at her tour, hoping for some cute like lilac purple vibes because I don't have that much purple in my closet, and that's kind of like the whole vibe of Sour. There's like no purple. I'm upset. Anyways, Starstruck book work. So I did work a little bit on like band info, not a whole lot, just a little bit. I worked on Chris's solo career a little bit, figuring that out, kind of like the timeline of the band's career, just like in basic terms. And then I went to my notebook here and I started to try to figure out the actual plot of this story because I don't know what like the main plot is. I find whenever I get like a book idea, I always like get act 1 first and like bits and pieces of like act 3, but I don't know anything else. Like, I don't know the overarching like plot of this book. So I've been trying to work that out in my notebook, which has given me lots of questions that I now need to answer about the plot. It's gonna take some work to figure out what the actual plot of this is gonna be. But in this brainstorming, I think possibly, like if I go with it, it might take place over, like mainly over the course of a day. So like the beginning would like happen before this day started, and then like the day would start, and then the end would be like after that. So like the majority of the book would take place over just like this one day, I think. But maybe not. I don't know. Maybe it would take place over like multiple days. I don't think I want it to have like a huge timeline. I don't think that would really work for the story I'm trying to tell. So I think like a couple of weeks max. But I think I want to kind of play around with the day. I've never really written a book that takes place mainly in one day, and that's something that like I've always thought would be kind of fun. And if you think about Starstruck, it's kind of like that same kind of like formatting where like Starstruck primarily takes place over a single day. There's multiple days leading up to it and then multiple days leading up after it, but like the meat of the story takes place over like one day or like a day and a half or something. So that's kind of what I'm thinking of, trying to follow in the vein of Starstruck a little bit here. I don't know. I need to think about it a bit more, but I am very, very distracted because of the whole Olivia merch situation. So I don't know how much more work I'm going to be able to get done since this is all I'm thinking about at the moment, but I will definitely try to update you guys at some point. Okay, so it's currently Wednesday and I haven't done any writing. It's only 2:47, but I'm trying to do the Wordle for the day and I'm hella stressed. I'm really stressed. I have one guess left. Okay, I know 3 out of 5 letters. I even like wrote down all my remaining letters that I have and crossed out the ones that made like absolutely no sense. I've been Googling words like crazy. Like, none of them just make sense, okay? I'm also a little worried because when I opened Wordle today on my computer on my Chrome browser, it showed me the rules again as if this was my first time doing it. And I noticed that when I originally opened Chrome, it had like updated or something. Like, it's like, oh, see what's new in Chrome. So I'm scared that like because of the update, it wiped my streak. I'm really hoping it didn't, but I'm really nervous. Now I have 2 things to be nervous about. 1, that my streak doesn't even exist, and 2, that I'm gonna mess it up anyway. But like, I'm seriously looking at all the letters and just nothing else makes sense. Absolutely nothing else makes sense. I think it has to be a double letter. I'm nervous. And as a writer, I feel like I'm gonna be mad if it's not this, but we're gonna go for it. I'm genuinely terrified because there is literally nothing else that this could be. Like, nothing else makes sense to me. If it's not this word, then it is a word that I do not know. It's as simple as that. There's no other combination of letters right now that is making sense. So I'm just gonna go for it. I could very well lose my streak today. I don't think it's gonna happen because like, I think it's this word, but I'm very stressed. Oh, thank God. It's the word. No, I did lose my streak. Stupid Chrome. That is really frustrating. That is extremely, extremely frustrating. It's like, I got it right, but like, it doesn't even matter because it wiped my streak. Okay, I'm annoyed, but at least I got it right, you know? At least I got it right.